Okay, hopefully they don't throw them away. So, it hasn't happened yet, but I do know that eventually they will start spawning babies. It takes a while. I'm pretty sure it'll work. And this is why we built the door. But trust me guys, they will eventually make babies. They're just being stubborn. Oh, there you go. There's hearts. I don't know if I saw a baby pop out. Oh, there we go. There's hearts coming. And the fact that they threw food away makes me think that maybe... Okay, hang on. Maybe a baby did just drop. Welcome back everyone to another episode of my hardcore survival series, where we are going to finish off this iron farm. We did get it to be a functional iron farm, but the next step is to get it to be a working villager breeder. Okay, as you can see, we have our zombie and our villagers right there ready, and you can see right there there's even an iron golem already coming in. But we do need to finish it off, and that means we have to set up the collection station for the baby villagers, as well as a fence around the farm and the door into the entrance to make sure that those baby villagers are kept safe. There's also two other little projects I want to take care of before I start building a base, okay? Because building a base takes a lot of thought, right? It's a bit tedious, but I do want to get some things done, especially because one of them is required to be able to build a base. The first thing I want to do is make a chicken coop, and that will give me some passive food, so I don't have to keep going around feeding cows and killing them and stuff. That's kind of brutal, right? But the second thing, and that one is more to be able to make more building projects, is a cobblestone generator, okay? Or a stone generator would be nice too, but since we don't have silk touch, there's no point. But I think I want to put one or two of those things inside of this area here underneath the iron farm. Because I want to keep everything close together, okay? So, but first, let's go ahead and finish off this iron farm / village breeder, and then we'll go into those two other projects and see if we have enough time to finally build some kind of a structure for my base. Okay, let's go do that. There's another thing too I kind of want to take care of, is that's to put some storage things for these farms, right? Like each of these crop farms and the sugarcane farm. I don't really have a lot of room inside of my little hole in the wall over there, so I kind of want to put some chests out here so I can just put all this stuff out here. So let me do that real quick, and then I will be right back. Alright, we took care of all the chests we needed, and we also took down that little box. So let's continue with our previous mission. You know what I just thought of as I was over here hunting for wood to cut down? I should do a little bit of fishing. But now I need to hunt some spiders. Anyways, if I do a little bit of fishing, I get some really useful things like infinity bow, or let's think some name tags or something. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing too in this episode at some point. We'll see. But yeah, right now I'm just preparing to finish off that iron farm / villager breeder. All right, well I just got back from a pretty extensive wood chopping session, so let's go ahead and see if I can get enough for a fence around this area. That is very important before I continue with anything else. Okay, I don't know if this is enough. Probably not, but let's hope it is. Okay, well, apparently not. Let me go make more. Okay, we got our fence posts up now. But now that I think about it, I do want to have a little access port to be able to get in there in case I need to do something. So let's go ahead and make a little fence gate that I can put so I can get in more quickly. Alright, we got our little fence gate and boom. There we go. Alright, the next step is to build the villager separator, where I'm gonna separate the baby villagers from the adults. So we want to go all the way until this water stream ends. And this is actually past ImpulseSV's design. This is my own way of doing it. Because I don't like having baby villagers together with the adults. Okay. So once you've reached this point where the water stops, you have to go down another level. Making sure that we don't have it too dark in here. And we're gonna go, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we gotta make sure that there's enough headroom to make sure the villagers, don't kill themselves, but also not so much that we break the farm. So that's probably more than enough. The key is making sure they don't suffocate. And then here, we're gonna have some signs. And you guys will see. So the purpose of these signs is to keep this water here in. Okay. And then we're gonna have one more. We're gonna put a sign over here. We just need enough to have flowing water. Okay. Because as soon as these villagers grow up, they're gonna be like, oh, let's get out of here. And they're gonna do this. And of course, we have to clear some headroom here. And they're gonna drop into their thing down there. Let me take this off for now. Let's make sure they don't get killed by a mob spawning. Okay, and now let's make a path back over here somewhere. Okay, now I have a clear path into my villager collection spot. And I think I want to put some glass here or something. Because I do not want these villagers to be getting hurt by suffocation. Okay, so this is a break from what I usually do, and it's that... Yeah, I'm gonna put glass here, here, and all the way over here. And then there's gonna be rails that are gonna head into this direction, where I am actually planning on building a villager trading hall, okay? But for now, I need to get the glass. You know what? I don't feel safe in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a door at least. This is gonna be different from my other bases for now. At least until I can build some redstone, but I do want to seal this thing off a little bit. Because I'm not comfortable here hanging out without a door. Okay, we have a door. Perfect. We got a door now. This is temporary. Eventually I'll build an elevator, but I need soul sand for that. Now, in this case, the glass is important because I want to see that there's villagers in there. Okay. No point in wasting your time if there's no villagers, right? Alright, one more thing. Let's put a water source here and also another water source in that part over there. Oh yeah. Temp block, because that's gonna be a rail. Problem, but not without a solution. Because there's no villagers in here, so it's not a big deal. But there we go. Now we have a collection station for our villagers, and perfect. Now we can go ahead and feed them and watch the magic unfold. But I can't feed them until I get my little feeder thing. You know what? Let's go back to my other survival world so I can show you guys what I mean. And there is said feeder, right? Pretty simple, right? We just have a pillar here going up with some ladders and some slabs on top. That's all it is. And the sole purpose of this thing, guys, the sole purpose is so that I can throw carrots at these guys down here. That's all. There's no other reason for this thing to exist. I just want to throw carrots at those guys. And that's so that they'll breed. Okay. So let's go back into the hardcore world and build this little platform. Okay. Alright, so here we're back in my hardcore world, and I'm gonna go ahead and collect some of the supplies I need to build that little bridge, okay? And that's it. That's all I need, okay? Now the villager breeder part of this farm should be available to use, okay? So let's go ahead and take care of that. Alright, so next step is to grab some of these carrots here and give them to those villagers. And we'll watch the magic happen. So right now we're seeing the golems spawning, right? But now we're gonna see the babies popping out. Okay, hopefully they don't throw them away. So, it hasn't happened yet, but I do know that eventually they will start spawning babies. It takes a while. I'm pretty sure it'll work. And this is why we built the door. But trust me guys, they will eventually make babies. They're just being stubborn. Oh, there you go. There's hearts. I don't know if I saw a baby pop out. Oh, there we go. There's hearts coming. And the fact that they threw food away makes me think that maybe... Okay, hang on. Maybe a baby did just drop. Yep, there's the baby. Right there. Let me get those carrots before the baby. I don't want the carrots to be wasted on this baby. No, baby, don't. No. Oh, it picked it up. Give them to me. Okay, so that's the reason that we need... Oh, thank you. It gave him back to me. That's the reason we need a hopper here. With a chest. Alright, well there we go. We have a working villager breeder. I've been AFK here for a little bit, and look at what we got. It's not a lot. I didn't give them a lot of food though, so... But, it gets the job done, okay? So, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so I've been AFK in this farm here for a little bit, and, yeah, that's a bit concerning. We have a bit of an army of zombies out of my door. The big one doesn't scare me, it's the little ones that scare me. What are we gonna do here? I can't fly out. I don't have an elytra or rockets. Well, that's annoying. I guess let me seal these off, because I don't want the villagers to die. But I gotta give myself some room to fight, too. Apparently, they went off on their own. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I was FK for a while. Yeah, there was a good amount of zombies. Okay. Well, that was taken care of. I'm gonna have to fix that issue. Is it just me, or did those baby zombies grow up into adult zombies? I don't understand what happened there. The baby zombies kind of disappeared, and it looks to me like they grew up into adult zombies. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. If you know the answer, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I have no idea what the heck happened there. That was so weird. You know what I just realized? I have leather boots here from that previous attack of zombies. I can combine these, and I can use them with powdered snow in case I ever need it. That's not a bad idea to do. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice. So we have some leather boots now. That's a nice thing to have. Excellent. Alright, so one of the things I want to do real quick here is I want to have a lava source, okay? So, remember those dripstone I got from that wandering trader when I was building the iron farm? I'm actually going to use those to duplicate some lava, okay? I'm probably just going to build one. I just want to have a real quick one so that I can have a infinite source of lava. It'll be kind of slow, I know. But I do want to go ahead and get that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, here we are back in our little cherry grove near that lava pool. And I'm gonna go ahead and collect some of that lava. Here we are. Finally found it. Okay, let's go ahead and get our free bucket out and collect. You know what? I have iron. Let's collect as much as we can. Boom. All that lava has now been saved. Excellent. Alright, let's head back. Now, you might be wondering, why do I care about lava now all of a sudden? And there's a good reason for that, okay? I actually want to make a chicken coop now. And I was doing a little bit of experimenting in a creative world. And it turns out they do work, but there's a small modification, okay? I'm not sure how much of it is necessary, but that modification that I found out online works and makes the chicken coop actually produce cooked chicken. In the past, you used to be able to put a slab, right, on top of your hopper and some lava above it. And when the baby chickens grew up, they would be roasted in the lava and you have a cooked chicken. But that seems to have been broken. I don't know when. So now when the eggs pop out of the dispenser, they jump up into the lava and die. So I found a fix for that on Reddit that shows where if you put a grindstone with a cauldron filled with lava on top, it actually still works, okay? And the babies won't burn up, and it's awesome, okay? So that's the next plan, but I might need to go ahead and do a little bit of fishing to be able to get a bow for the dispenser. But before we do that, I need to prepare for this farm here by doing a little bit of a dripstone automation for it, okay? I mean, I can just use one of the buckets I just got, but still, I want to make a little bit of a lava farm. So I know it's a little tight, but I think I want to put the lava source over here somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to have the dripstone right here, I think. And I'm going to put the lava on top of it. Okay, so let me put a dripstone here. And then up here, I might want to stack up and build my little lava thing. And there we go, okay? I do have extra lava buckets for other stuff, but for now, I do have that dripstone right there. I can seal this thing off here for now. And I need to put a cauldron here, okay? And there we go. We have a cauldron with lava on top of this dripstone. And hopefully soon enough, we'll get free lava buckets, okay? Alright, so the next thing we want to do is collect some chicken eggs. And for that, I'm going to need to craft a hopper and a chest and collect a bunch of eggs, okay? Because I already have a couple eggs somewhere, okay? But it's not enough to start up a little automatic farm. So I'm gonna need to make more eggs. And to do that, I'm actually just gonna spawn a bunch of chickens on top of a hopper and collect all their eggs. And so it looks like I don't have a lot of eggs. It seems like I only have 16, which is a stack, and 7. So, yeah, let's go ahead and craft a hopper. And I guess 2 chests. And then let's go ahead and place some chickens on top of these. I think I'm gonna do this over by the iron farm, actually. Alright, this seems like a good spot. Let's go ahead and dig over here. And then we're gonna put this hopper right here. And a double chest right here. And then I'm gonna go up here. And I'm gonna throw some chickens, some eggs in there. Alright, let's go spray some eggs in here. And literally just 2 chickens. It's fine. It's a temporary thing. It's not a big deal. But yeah, let's go ahead and cover this up for now. And let's do a little bit of AFK to wait for these chickens to grow and give me some eggs. Alright, well, while I wait for some eggs to collect, let me go ahead and, deal with zombies again and hunt for some spiders, okay? Interesting. So when I block off the path to the villagers, it kind of just makes them go away. Okay, that's good to know. Oh no, my zombie's dead. How did that happen? That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. Well, okay. So while I was AFK, my zombie somehow perished. I don't know what happened. Well, we'll have to take care of that. I also need to break this block to keep them from collecting here. No, when they're over here, they're just gonna burn up. So the problem right now is I need string. Because I need to make a dispenser from a bow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait for some spiders to spawn. Well, it's almost nighttime. Let's go ahead and find some spiders. Let me get my mob of dogs here ready. Perfect, my first victim. Good job, doggies. And no string, of course not. My dogs are doing most of the work, by the way. That's awesome. Anyways. Okay, let's stay away from those little beasts. I don't like creepers, guys. Creepers are awful. I only have 3 strings. Hello. Oh, there's a mob of zombies now. Oh, I also have a mob of dogs, so... The problem with wolves is I'm afraid to use my... Oh, that's a creeper. I'm afraid to use my sword. Because I'm afraid I'm going to hurt them. Oh boy, okay, there's phantoms. That's a problem. I need to run. Oh boy, okay. Phantoms are problematic, that's for sure. Oh, I love wolves so much. Get him, 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 get him. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Okay, I got 8 string now. That's good. I can use the string now to make the things that I need. I need 2 things. I need a bow or 2 for the, what's it called? For the dispenser. And then I also need another bow for my own personal protection. Maybe. But more importantly, I need string for a fishing rod, which will get me a better bow, actually. Okay. So I think I want to make the fishing rod before I make that second bow. The first bow is going to be for a dispenser. But anyways, let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay. We have a problem. This is bad. I just realized to be able to make this chicken coop, I need a comparator. And guess what, guys? Comparators need nether quartz. That. I've got to go to the nether. That's terrifying. So, let's do a little quick trip to the nether and hopefully things go okay. Cross your fingers. Hope we don't die, okay? I just need to get a little bit of nether quartz and that's it. So, here's the question, right? Where do I want to build this nether portal? The thing is, I don't want to build it out there. And there's a very simple reason for that. If I build it out here, it will be exposed to the nighttime creatures. Creepers and zombies and stuff. And if I AFK, those monsters are going to get in the portal. And then when I go through that portal, they're going to kill me. So, I think I need to put this portal somewhere inside. Okay. And so as I was preparing to go to the nether, I did this little quick bridge here. Just to see if I could get a zombie in real quick. And apparently I got 2. So that's good. But this time I'm gonna lock them up like this, okay? This is how I had it in the other world. I don't know exactly how the other one died. But I hope this fixes it. It shouldn't be able to bounce out. Oh, you know what? That's probably what happened, right? It probably bounced out. It jumped out. Okay. That was dumb of me. I should have probably locked it up. What was I thinking? It needs to be locked up. Of course it does. They can jump. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Let's go ahead and build another portal. And yes, I'm gonna build it inside the base. Okay. Yes, apparently there is a secret little cave behind my base. I've already known about it, but, yep. Here it is. Okay. So, we built our portal, right? We have a fresh shield, we have our gold armor on. And let's go ahead and go into the nether. Hopefully we land in another wastes, but I'm never that lucky. I really hope I don't get Soul Sand Valley. Let's go. Oh my god. Did I get lucky? I got lucky. Guys, that's so lucky. And we got our advancement now. Need to go deeper. Build and light a... Enter another portal. Okay. So I see some over there. That's all I need. Literally. Is there something near? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a little... Scumpus. Yes, I know. The Scumpus has been invented by a certain YouTuber. And I am using it. Let's just make this a little more approachable. And this is all I need. This is all I came for. Just a little bit of nether quartz. I'll come back later. But, oh, that is so lucky, guys. We ended up spawning in a nether waste biome. That is so lucky. I haven't had this kind of luck in a long time in new Minecraft worlds. That's awesome. Anyways. Let's go back to the overworld. We got what we needed. And there we are. We got our nether quartz. And now we can continue with our project. Oh, by the way, I fixed the whole zombie problem. I just removed the block here. Hopefully that'll stop them from gathering at the door. So, and yep, I have a new zombie there too. Anyways, let's continue making our chicken coop. So here we are. I was AFK for a while. I was always doing other things, but I've given this thing a little bit of time. If you guys notice, I did add 2 more chickens to it during that time, and I ended up with this. Okay, so it's not a small amount of eggs, but hopefully we get a good amount of chickens out of this. But anyways, let's go ahead and start building our thing. You know what, I forgot to craft some of the redstone components. Let me go ahead and do that first. Okay, I've done a lot of crafting now, and I think I can finally get started on this thing. So I need a chamber here for the babies. Okay. In this chamber, I'm gonna put this stone cutter. This is to give them the correct height. It'll help push them up into the cauldron. Trust me, the blade's not gonna kill them, okay? And then, I need to put a dispenser in the back over here. Perfect. And on top of this, I need to put a cauldron with lava. Like so, okay. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and do a little bit of digging. And do the redstone in the back. And the collection station for the adult chickens. So the chickens are gonna go right here where these 2 blocks are. And that means I need 2... What are they called? Actually, no, the chickens are just gonna go here. But I'm going to need 2 hoppers. Like so. And then I need to throw the chickens in here. So I'm gonna need to do this and then this. And let me put a little bit of a thing up here. Okay, so the chickens are gonna go right here. But before we do that, let me go ahead and do the redstone down here. Okay, so let's do a comparator coming out of this thing. That's gonna detect when there's a chicken inside of the dispenser here. Oh. Okay, it should be empty, okay? And then a repeater to extend the signal, okay? It'll make sure that the signal is strong enough to reach everything. It can go into this block here, and this block will spread the signal in both directions. First of all, we want to put this repeater. So there's a repeater here, And there's a repeater here that'll prevent it from attaching to this comparator that's right here. And then there's going to be another signal coming from here to here to do the actual repeating signal, okay? When there's a signal coming into here, it repeats. This one is going to send power into this block, which powers this one. Alright? Let's connect all the redstone, and there we go. Okay? Let's test this out and see if it works. It should dispense this thing. Okay. Everything works. And, yep, the feathers ended up right where they're supposed to. Excellent. Everything seems to be working fine. I don't see any issues with the redstone. Yes, I'm missing some glass here. It's so good I checked, because things could have gone badly. Okay. Alright, now our baby chickens will be sealed in there. And yeah, all I have to do now is make some room in my inventory. And let's collect these eggs and throw them in the farm. Alright, we have a clear inventory. Let's go ahead and then throw a bunch of these eggs into this farm. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. I shouldn't have. But let's get this thing started. And literally all I have to do is just throw all these chickens in there. Or these eggs. Alright, and then let's throw a couple of chicken eggs into the hoppers. And of course none of them hatched. Oh well. That's fine. The point is that it seems to be working. Let's give it a couple of minutes and see how everything works out, okay? I really hope they don't suffocate in there. I don't think they will. Alright, now we have a trapdoor there to prevent ourselves from accidentally falling in. And just give it a few minutes and see what happens. So it feels kind of like an eternity for baby chickens to grow up, but here I am waiting for something to happen. I'm still waiting for my first eggs to be laid. But if I'm not mistaken, I think all the chickens are still babies. It takes so long. Okay, I think they sound like adults now, so let's see if we can get some eggs sometime soon here. So you could see right there, an egg dispensed, but nothing hatched, unfortunately. So there's been a couple of eggs that came out from this farm, but nothing has hatched yet. I'm fairly confident something will hatch soon. But let's give it some time, okay? So the longer I stay here waiting for chickens to hatch, the more I start to think that maybe this farm is not quite as effective as it used to be. It's a little frustrating, but we'll see how it goes later on in this world. I did test it out in creative mode to make sure it did work, and it seems to be working. I don't know why the eggs don't seem to be hatching. Maybe I just had bad luck with this whole thing. Okay, so what I've done to see if things work the same as in creative mode, I've turned off the machine and collected some eggs. And I'm gonna turn the machine back on. I'm gonna throw these eggs straight into the hoppers and hope that they hatch. If they do hatch, then there might be a problem still, but I will at least know that it's the same as it was in creative mode. Right, so let me just throw these in there. Okay. Okay, so it works the same as in creative mode. The question now is, why is it that when the eggs are laid directly from the chicken into the machine, they don't hatch? I still haven't seen one happen yet, but now that I threw these eggs in, they did hatch. So let's go ahead and wait here for a little bit and see if the rest of it works, at least when they grow up and they become cooked chicken. Let's take a look at that, okay? Okay, so it actually happened, okay? There's 3 chickens in there now. Okay, so it does work. It's just... maybe if I add more chickens to the adult chickens, it will go faster, but... it certainly does take a long time. Let's wait for one of these to grow up and see what happens. So, the internet says it takes about 20 minutes for a chicken to grow into an adult. It's been more or less 20 minutes. Let's see what happens here. There we go. They're all dying now. And the moment of truth. Yes, we got cooked chicken and feathers. Okay. Our first chickens have grown into adulthood and had a very short adulthood. But there we go. Our chicken thing works. But you know what? I think what I'm gonna do to make this thing go a little bit more efficient, I want to turn it off for a little bit so I can collect some eggs in the dispenser. And then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna take all of those eggs that I collected, I'm gonna throw them in here so I can get more of these egg-laying chickens, okay? Because right now, geez, this farm is extremely slow, okay? This took way too long, okay? Very slow. So, yeah, hopefully if I add more chickens, it'll speed up the process. And it'll be a little more efficient than to just go and take care of some cows. Alright, well, now that I have that chicken coop done, I can move on to my last project for this episode. And that is going to be a cobblestone generator, okay? But for that, I'm gonna need 5 leaves. And you guys will see, I don't actually have a YouTube tutorial to link to this. This is kind of just like a very basic cobblestone generator. You guys will see. Let me get those leaves first. I think I could just get them from locally, right? I don't have to go far away. But yeah, let's go ahead and get those leaves. I need a pair of shears to collect them. But let's go ahead and do that. And you know what? While we're at it, since we need leaves anyway, let's go ahead and take down this floating tree. But first, let me collect those leaves. Yeah, it's gotten a little more complicated now that we have our field here. So I kind of have to bridge around to it. Okay, I believe I have everything I need. Let's get a couple of them just in case. I might mess things up. And there we go. Floating tree taken care of. These will just decay. Make it as many as I can reach though. Okay, so all of those will just decay. Who cares? There we go. Give me the leaves. Okay. So what do we need for this cobblestone generator? 5 leaves, some water, 1 bucket of lava, and that's pretty much it. Because we're gonna dig it into the ground, right? So all the other building materials just already built in. Right, here we're at the iron farm. Let me go ahead and put this, I guess, I don't know. Somewhere around here, I guess. Now we have infinite water in our iron farm. Perfect. Let me go ahead and get that block. Alright. Now we have infinite water. We don't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's put this cobblestone generator right next to the chicken farm. Okay, it needs to be very simple, right? We're gonna put our leave right here. 2, 3. Never mind. That's too close. Okay, let's put this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I guess we're gonna put those there. And then we're gonna put 5 leaves. Right? And then right here. No, not that right there. Right here, we're gonna put a chest. Okay. Alright, we have our hoppers and chests. Let's go ahead and set that up. So chest goes here. The hopper's gonna go right here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm probably gonna have to dig in here. And the lava source is gonna go on this side. Very, very simple cobblestone generator. Okay. Let's go ahead and place the hoppers. Perfect. Okay. 5. Why is it 5? That's the furthest you can reach with a pickaxe. That's why. You could make it longer, but then you won't be able to reach with your pickaxe. So this will be a great thing to play around with. Okay. Alright. The next thing is to build the lava source. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is gonna be too close. I need at least 1 block here to block off the lava. So let's move this back 1. Okay, like so. And then we're gonna need to put the water in these leaves here. Making sure that we don't accidentally spill into our redstone over here. But the next step is to put some cobblestone here, actually. Let's put some cobblestone. For safety. Okay. Let me put a little step up right here. And then we will put our lava source right here. Like so. Okay? Very simple. In fact, if I want to make it safer, I could put obsidian here instead. That way I don't accidentally kill myself. That would suck. Anyways, the last thing is to put all the water sources. So, here. Here. And then I can put the rest of them here. Okay. Now, theoretically, this should be producing now a bunch of cobblestone. You know what? I can stand here, actually. So, yeah, some of them do get lost, but for the most part, they do end up in there. So that's great. But, yep, there we go. We have a cobblestone generator. Nice, quick, and easy. Well, that was lucky. I'm so glad I managed to run into that thing. Hello. Okay, let's put this in my offhand. And there we go. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about getting lava spilled on us. Excellent. So yeah, I've already been using it a little bit. Not a lot, but I was just testing it out, and here we go, right? And yeah, it's very simple, right? You just hold left click. Don't break any leaves, and yep, there it is. A working cobblestone generator. There is a way to make it a stone generator. There's something about how the lava falls and all that. But I'll take care of that later. One last thing I want to do is I want to cover up the top here because as you guys can see, blocks are falling when they're not supposed to, and I don't want that. So let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright, we got that taken care of. Now I can break this block, and there we go. We have a cobblestone generator completely working. And yep. Alright, well, that's the end of this episode. I did get some things done. I did finish the villager breeder on the iron farm. I also added the little chicken coop that we made, right? It might not be very effective, but I will fix that by adding more chickens. We do know it works. And finally, we did make our cobblestone generator. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go ahead and do some fishing. I may end up doing that off camera because I do want to get an infinity bow at least, okay? I could get one with enchantments, but as you guys can see, I don't have a very good XP farm. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. I could get XP from villagers, but that's going to take a lot of time. Okay, for now, I think fishing is the easiest way to get a bow, okay? Then I can fix it and stuff, and yeah. It'll last me a good while. Probably be useful for fighting the dragon, okay? But anyways, this is, again, like I said, the end of the episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you think the video deserved it, go ahead and like it. But if you're already subscribed, thank you guys. You guys are the best. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I think it might be a little bit longer. I'm sorry it took a little long to make it, but life got in the way, and well, here it is, okay? Bye, guys.